Okay, man. Here we go. Here comes the most exciting review yet. Something that I don't think any other YouTuber has ever done before. Any other cars YouTuber has got before. I don't think anybody else in the cars community has these cars. Sarge and Mater! Yeah, not too exciting, really. But honestly, I don't really think many people reviewed these guys. They're just like, focusing on like the newer cars, like this guy, particularly Red Miko over here, Chick Hicks, cars like them. And they're kind of being they're kind of overshadowing these guys. So like the classics. Anyway, so yeah, the main reason why people aren't reviewing these guys, or maybe there are people who actually reviewed them, but the main reason why I think lots of people aren't reviewing these guys is because well, they're super identical to previous releases. But that's gonna stop me? No. For movies, guys, no. And I forgot to use iMovie again, so I would just cut to when I opens these guys, but I'm just gonna yeah, hold on. As I said, I would use iMovie, but I forgot to. Oh, wait, no, I'm just gonna... Yeah, so I'm just gonna cut these guys open because I realized I could transport this video to iMovie and stuff like that. Yeah, so I'll see you guys later. Okay, I got Sarge and Fillmore out of the package. And so now I'm gonna review them. So yeah, they're really similar to previous releases. First things first, the base. Why am I doing it first? Because over the years they get more information. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do that last. For now, I'm just gonna, compare them to. So yeah, these guys appeared in all 3 Cars movies. Obviously, Mater's in all 3. I mean, he had Sarge. I don't know if he had any speaking lines in Cars 3, but I could be wrong. Got just like a star. His logo right there. His license plate reads 41 World War II. And, yeah, there's his tires, because, he was in World War II. He was, in the Cars world, he was, but, and the funny thing is, what I liked doing back in the day? I liked to hook Sarge onto Mater's tow hook, because he had these little thingies right there, and I'm gonna try and do that right now. By the way, I'm holding it with my nose. Like that. Sarge is like the easiest car to tow. So yeah, let's move on to, oh yeah, he's got a determined expression. Mater, he's got more of a happy expression. He's all rusty. His hood's going. He used to be blue. I guess he like had a door replaced on each side. And there's his tow cable, A113. Is his license plate. He's got signs of caution stuff, and the stuff that differentiates with him with other Maters is his coloring rims, yellow, white, and I actually have a few other regular Maters. This one I've used most of my life. Most of my life, 14 years. So I guess like a quarter of my life. Is this Mater. This one came in this 3-pack with 2 Chick Hicks pitties, because he had that moment like, whoa, a chick at that, and McQueen's like driving backwards, like, aha, I taught him that, ka-chow. and stuff like that. And I have another Mater. I think this was my first one, and yeah, I tried cutting the toe hook off to make him look cool. And here's one I got from my cousins. Actually, there's a difference between these two and this one, because that's the grill's like kind of orange-ish stuff, and on this one he has like a few like rust marks and it's more brown. Side by side comparison over there. Yeah, and this one I tried coloring because I didn't really know how to paint yet. So this one's more similar to this, and I also have another Mater I was gonna compare them to. Race Team Mater from Cars 2. This is like the first Mater to use this engine with the plastic engine with the different eyelids and the colored in back rims. Oh yeah, and I think this is probably a sticker back here. I could be wrong. So yeah, let's get all the Maters over here. Cars 1, Cars 3, Cars 2. So yeah, here's his hood. It's got like black on the top, black on the top, black on the top, all brown, all brown. So ever since Cars 2, they've changed the Mater's like look, and they also did that with Luigi's. With Luigi, except he's like not as noticeable. It's just like an outline of his eyes, and he's looking up instead of straight. I'm talking about Luigi over there. I'm glad I have that radiator spring set up sometimes, so I could display, just look down. It's like, here's radiator springs and stuff like that. So yeah, as we turn them to the sides, you will notice that these Maters have the colored rims. These do not. They're all brown. Yeah, so ever since Cars 2, they've been making Mater with colored rims. And this Mater obviously has like different expression. He's like, he's like, hey, how you doing, man? He's like, oh, hey, how you doing? I don't know, something. Yeah, his eye plate is kind of different. It's like, I don't know, something's like, I don't know, it's like in more. This one's kind of like out. And this just has like the weirdest paint strip. Like, what is that crack in the window? I don't know. So yeah, on most of my older Maters, the ears and the toe hooks are off. You see, they're both on this one because this one actually belongs to my cousin that she just kind of gave to me because they didn't really play with their cars anymore, so they just gave them to me. And so I had an extra Mater, and I used this one until I got this one. So this one's another extra now. So yeah, that's enough with Mater. Oh yeah, and obviously Mater has the race team sticker for the World Grand Prix, and since there's no World Grand Prix in Cars 2, I mean Cars 3, he doesn't have the sticker, but it's kind of would make sense to have the race team sticker because he's still, he's in McQueen's Pits crew, but he has his own way of letting, he's part of the team with the big hats, Oh, by the way, here's the base. Yeah, let's compare him with some old Mater. Back then, it was just that, and that's the only piece of information. Now, there's, like, more codes like that. Usually, there's, like, another one. Oh, yeah, that's that. So, yeah. Alright. Okay, I think we got on with Mater a little too long. Time to give Sarge some spotlight. I just noticed his eyes are kind of shiny. Anyway, I get some other two Sarge. I have the Saluting Sarge, which I think is a chase, right? I think so. And so yeah, and my other Sarge, well, I have, so yeah, you may be wondering why I have got this extra Sarge, and that's why most YouTubers didn't review this. Does like the Radiator Springs Townies and the Cars 3 line. It's because they're really similar to the extras, and so they're really similar to previous releases, which means they wouldn't get them. But the reason why I got an extra Sarge is because, yeah, his top fell off, and I just realized the spare tire's kind of loose. And I kind of drew on him because I was a kid, and ooh, that's a little like, that's rusted. Oh my god, that's rusted. How? That's kind of funny. And so yeah, this is Saluting Sarge. I've used this one for most of my life. For like most of the time. Yeah, most of the time, this is the one I used. Just like with this Mater. I just noticed his eyes are kind of yellow. Yeah, I've used this Mater a lot. I've used this Sarge a lot when I used to play with my cars. Actually, I still do. And they both came out in these two, they're both 2009 releases. Yeah, so this Sarge is like when he's like raised the flag and he's like saluting to the flag, and he's like, will you turn that disrespectful chink up? And to Fillmore, and this one for some reason he never gets the antenna. Not even the Precision Series Sarge has the antenna. Well, let's check out the bases of all three of them. See, this one's a little bit more faint than these two because this is like the oldest. See, he's got some information right there. There. Rivets are like the same color as him. And I guess the Saluting Sarge with that little red mark right there. And that's mattered. Let's see here. Information there, and now there's a code right there. And in the Cars 3 Sarge, there's information there, and there. Wow, that's a lot. So yeah, I don't know why they keep putting on more and more information. Like, you know, I kind of wish they added the antenna onto the normal Sarge, because if you're just like doing a stop promotion of cars, and also, where did that antenna come from? So yeah. Yeah, this Sarge is a bit more raised up than this one because he's looking up. And the same expression. This guy would, but his eyes are off, so trust me, it's the same expression. Trust me. The spare tire is kind of, it's a loose actually. Oh, this is parts of it. So yeah, there's my review of Sarge and Mater for Cars 3. I'll catch you guys in the next video.